Hi everyone, welcome from Acumen Accounting. There are so many people who comes to us and always says if they earn X amount of money, they will be happy, or if they have a nice house or a car or their dream property, they will be happy. But human nature is we always carry on for another property or wants more income. So there is never been an end. You always carry on and try to make more money or earn more money. So there is no particularly end to this kind of situation. So that's just a human nature. But I always emphasize to all of our customers, the clients and the people who are listening, please always have a exit policy and have an end point, because this rat race is never going to end. You always be behind about having an X amount of money, but when you reach to that level, then you will increase the threshold and you probably say, okay, I have that, but if I have this one as well, then I'll be happy. So these things will never is going to change until unless you challenge yourself or put a stop to all these things and kind of conclude it, because you need to plan your retirement. Don't just ending up working all your life and then you are ending up in a graveyard. And you don't want to be a richest person in the graveyard, because that's the place where everybody is same. So nature treat everybody equally. Doesn't matter who you are. You're the richest person in the world, or you're the poorest person, or you have a miserable life or the happy life. The nature going to treat you exactly the same way it treated everybody else. So end for all of us is the same. So try to have that financial freedom. Unfortunately, in our schools, we just trying to teach our kids how they can quickly memorize things, how they can quickly calculate, how the science work, but we are not giving them a real financial education. This is where the problem starts. So some of us are really good financially and some are not. It's all depend who you hang around with. So I always say, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. So the reason behind saying this is if you hang around with the right bunch of people, you will ending up having a really good life and you ending up having a good income. For example, there's a research shows if you hang around with your friend who's obese, there is 80% chances after 4 or 5 years you will be putting a weight on, and then people probably say, what happened to you? So always try to have advice from the professional, hang around with the right people. So there's another saying we always say is the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago, and the second best time to plant a tree is now. So it's never been a late or delay. If you are in that type of situation, you just start now, start small and build it up. And then always have an end goal and try to conclude it there. Some people say, oh, right, I have a very successful business, but I've seen people are just working like crazy, still working 12 hours a day, and they hardly having a day off. I always emphasize to them, employ somebody, delegate the work to them so you can have your me time back, so you can relax and sit back. But everybody nature is different. But this is the key advice. Set a goal, challenge yourself, and then stop at a certain time. I'm exactly applying these things to myself, and I am definitely going to stick to that. I have personal goals in my head. I have achieved so many things. Most of my close friends know where I am and what I have, but many, well, again, it's everybody's different. So you don't want to be kind of start telling all your personal things, but that's the personal goal. So I am personally doing all that stuff and I'm going to stick to that. So I strongly advise set an end goal where you're going to stop to that thing and you say, okay, this is what I'm done. And then you can pass it on to the next generation or let your managers run everything on behalf of you. And then you can enjoy the leverage and the kind of return on all of your hard work you have done in the X number of years in the past. Again, we are going through a difficult time and people are struggling financially and they kind of need to know more about how they can manage their finance better, what they can do, what are the best things. So I always advise them just get in touch with us. We don't charge talking to people. You can just simply send us a private message, or you can leave a comment at the bottom of this video. One of our experts will definitely get in touch with you. We have a very a nice lady who is very good in the finance side. If you're struggling financially, she'll be definitely able to give you some of time and share some of your expertise. We also have another guy who is expert if you're struggling in your debt side and you just need to have a chat. Don't stress yourself. This is the whole point of the Acumen Accounting. We're not just providing financial services in the shape of accountancy and the taxation. This is our kind of a volunteer work where we're happy to help people who have some of these difficulties and they don't know what to do. We're happy to talk to you. We're happy to share our experience with yourself so you can come out of all these worries. Don't sit and just stress yourself. Just pick up a phone or just go to our website and book a free appointment. Again, any question, just feel free to get in touch with us. And always talk to people. Always try to speak to somebody who's a specialist, or just don't keep it to yourself, because mental health is very important. Again, thank you for listening us. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye for now.